Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to graph a line from slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So when we see this form, y equals mx plus b, we know that the number that's in place of m is the slope, and the number that's in place of b is the y-intercept. So when we go to graph a line that's in this form, the very first thing that we want to do is identify and graph the y-intercept. So here it should be that the b is going to be equal to 4. So then that means that when I graph that, I'm going to graph 4 on the y-axis because it's the y-intercept. So that would be like the ordered pair 0, 4. And then from there, the next thing that I need to do is use my slope. And so I'm seeing here that my slope is going to be 2/3. And then I want to figure out, if my slope is 2/3, how is the rise going to be and how is the run going to be? So keep in mind for rise, that would be like up or down. And then for run, that would be like left or right. Or if you want to think about, this is like your change in y. So that's up or down because the y-axis goes up and down. And then for the run, that's kind of like change in x. The x-axis goes left to right, horizontal. So then for that, you're going to be looking how much do you go left or right. But so I know that, again, the numerator is going to be the rise, so up or down. I have a positive 2. So then that means I'm going to need to go 2 units up because it's positive. And then when I think about the 3, I'm thinking left or right, but it's positive 3, so then that would be 3 to the right. So then that means that from my y-intercept, I can go 2 units up and then 3 to the right. And I could do it again, 2 units up, 3 to the right, and I like to do it as many times as I can to fill up my graph. So okay, so again, 2 up, 3 to the right, and then that's as many times as I can do it that way. Now, the other thing, though, is in addition to going up and to the right, I could also do the opposite of that. You figure if I wanted to go backwards from here to here, I could also go 2 down and then 3 to the left. So I'm always able then to do the opposite of that first rise over run. So then opposite of up is down, and then opposite of right is left. So in addition to going 2 up, 3 to the right, I could also go 2 down and then 3 to the left. So then I'm going to go back to my y-intercept, which was 4, or 0, 4. So then from there, I'm going to go 2 down, 3 to the left. And then I can keep doing that as many times as I have room for. So 2 down, 3 to the left, and 2 down, 3 to the left. And it looks like that's as many times as I can do it. And then from there, I'm going to connect those points to make a line. And then I'm going to draw arrows on both ends. So let's try one more example. So this one says y equals -3x minus 5. So again, I'm going to write out my slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, because then it makes it easy for me to identify both the slope and the y-intercept. So I know then that my y-intercept is going to be -5, so I can graph my y-intercept on the y-axis at -5, or the ordered pair 0, -5, and then I need to start looking at my slope next. Now here, though, for the slope, we should be seeing that the m is -3. However, we know that slope is rise over run, so I really should rewrite my slope then as -3 over 1, because it makes it easier to see as a fraction that the -3 is like the rise, and then the 1 is like the run. And then from there, again, we know that 3 is going to be our, or -3 is going to be our rise, but keep in mind then, because it's negative, that would have to be down. So I know for the rise, I'm determining if it's going to be 3 up or 3 down, but because I have a -3, this will have to be 3 units down. And then this is still a positive 1, and I know for the run, I'm either deciding if this is going to go to the right or the left, and because it's a positive 1, that should be 1 unit to the right. So then from my y-intercept then, I can go 3 units down, 1 to the right, and then I can go again 3 units down, 1 to the right. Now, keep in mind I can also do the opposite, which would be 3 up and then 1 to the left. So the opposite of down is up, so I can do 3 to the up, or 3 up and then 1 to the right. The opposite of that would be 1 left, and you can even kind of check it here. 3 up, 1 to the left, that works. So then from the y-intercept, I can keep doing the 3 up, 1 to the left to get more points. So 3 up, 1 to the left, 3 up, one to the left, and I can do it just as many times as will fit on the graph. And then once I have all of my points, I can go ahead and connect them and then draw arrows on each end. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.